Hello, this is Victor from Black Pisces Production, and you're watching the How to Mix Power Metal video series. The previous part of the video series was the last one where we talked about the drums. Today, we are going to take a look at the bass guitar. The bass guitar I used to record this song was a Harley Benton B550 5-string bass in drop 8 tuning. The bass guitar was plugged directly into an Antelope Discrete 8 Synergy Core audio interface. I recorded only the DI guitar signal. This is how it sounds. And this is how the bass guitar sounds after mixing. The first insert on this bass channel is a free plugin called BOD. This plugin is a virtual bass preamp. The main purpose of this plugin was to shape the sound of the bass and to add character. After the plugin, the signal sounds more like a bass guitar played through a bass amplifier, not just like a simple DI bass track. You can see the settings that I used on the screen. Feel free to copy them and use them as a starting point. The second insert on this channel is the Infinity EQ plugin. I use this plugin to add more mid and high frequency content and to cut out unwanted frequencies. I started with boosting 7 dBs around 600 Hz, 4 dBs around 5 kHz and cutting half dBs around 90 Hz. I used the high pass filter to cut everything below 20 Hz and the low pass filter to cut everything above 7 kHz. You can see that I boosted the mid and the high frequencies a lot. Don't be afraid of that. It will help the bass guitar cut through the mix easier. The third plugin I used on this track was the Virtual Mix Rack plugin with the VCC channel and FG2A modules. The VCC channel is used with the default settings just to add a little character. The FG2A is used in limit mode for aggressive compression. The compressor is showing about 20 decibels of gain reduction. It is used to control the loudness of the bass guitar. The fourth insert on the bass track is called LoudMax and it is a free limiter plugin. I know what you're thinking. Another limiter after 20 dBs of gain reduction. Why would you do that? Because that's what I like to do. I try to get the same loudness for every note on the bass guitar. This will help maintain a solid low end throughout the whole song. The last insert on this track is a simple compressor plugin, but we are not using it as a simple compressor. We use it to duck the bass guitar when the kick drum hits. This technique is called sidechain compression. The compressor works on the bass guitar track, but it reacts to the kick drum. This means that every time the kick drum hits, the compressor reacts to it and turns down the bass signal. This effect helps the bass drum cut through the messy low end of the bass guitar. I set the attack to 1 millisecond and the release to 104 milliseconds. The compressor is showing 4 to 5 decibels of gain reduction. And now a before and after comparison of all plugins. The first FX send on the bass guitar track sends the signal into my cloner FX track. This makes the bass guitar wider and more dimensional. It works like the early reflections in a room. The second FX send sends the bass guitar into my room FX track. This helps the bass track sound more like a bass guitar in a real room. And now the two FX sends together. Today we cover the bass guitar. If you learned something new from this video, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. In the next part of the video series, we are going to take a look at the guitars. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.